I am here with Gregor Anderson.
Hello.
Hello. So I'm glad that we could meet today, Gregor. We go way back to 2022, I believe.
Correct.
So, Gregor, you have been an FCP client.
Yes.
FCP Live-In. And I'm just here today to ask you about what your experience was with us. You had a knee replacement and needed some help. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your caregiver and what your experience was?
Well, began with, my wife was diagnosed with brain cancer, and we brought her at Duke University, and we brought her back to Maine. I brought her back to Maine, and I couldn't care for her here, so we went to a local assisted living facility. We moved in with a small apartment, and then it became very clear within about 30 days that she was not a candidate for further therapy, meaning radiation and chemo, and we wanted to come home. And through a woman who is a master's degree social worker in private practice, we learned of FCP.
That would be Paula Banks.
Yes.
Correct?
And very, very talented and excellent person.
Yes, I agree.
So within a couple of days, not within a day, I was being interviewed by, I like to remember who that was, but I don't. And then we talked about the care we would need. Your representative toured the home to make sure that it was safe and that there would be accommodations for the caregiver. And she came, and she was with us about 33, 34 days till my wife passed away. And she was just outstanding.
Good. I'm so glad.
Yes. And then...
and she felt your family was very loving and kind to her as well, as I recall?
I think so. Both our sons were home when she first came, and there was just something about her, and the chemistry was terrific. And my sons can be a little bit judgmental.
Well, it's their mom, you know.
And so as soon as they met her, they thought Sasha was just terrific.
Awesome.
And so that worked out very well. And so she was with us for just over a month and provided care, excellent care for Peggy. And she was very diplomatic about taking over things that I thought I was supposed to be doing. She didn't exactly kick me out of the kitchen, but she nudged me out. And then in October, I had a long delayed knee replacement surgery, and it was pretty clear that I couldn't live alone. And so a second caregiver came for only 2 weeks. It made the transition for me from the hospital to here very easy.
Good, good. Well, and as I recall, you really rebounded from that surgery very quickly. You healed up very quickly.
Well, I heal quickly, but I'm still rather stiff. It has much to do with my age that it does the surgery. Little plug. The main medical center, joint replacement group, and in fact, the entire orthopedics department are just outstanding. And they have a hospital within the hospital, and so their standards are very high. The infection rate is almost non-existent.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, yeah.
That I didn't know. That's wonderful.
Yeah, well, it's because they're not actually treating sick people. They're treating people with broken parts.
Right, that are healthy.
They're healthy.
Like you.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So thank you, Gregor, for the nice words about our caregiver. I'm so glad that we were able to help your family. And I know that the last time I think I was here with you, you asked for some of our brochures because you had shared our information with other people.
Yes. Obviously, there's the legal things you have to go through when somebody passes away. And that attorney, obviously, has any number of clients in the same situation. My financial advisor has clients in the same situation, and so they really didn't know anything about FCP. Since then, you now have TV
yes,
commercials.
We do. We sure do.
But otherwise, if we hadn't met the social worker who knew how to manage this kind of thing, we wouldn't have found you. So I'm glad that you're advertising.
Yes, and Paula Banks has referred a lot of clients to us. Okay. She's wonderful. She is a senior care manager for those that don't know. Wonderful. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to mention or say before we wrap this up?
Not really. Other than to thank you for coming and thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about FCP and the great caregivers they give. Everything was so well done.
Good.
Very, very professional. Questions, even the billing was made easy.
Good. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
You don't need another headache, that's for sure.
No, especially since my wife ran the house,
Yeah.
and I had to learn how to write a check.
Well, thank you so much, Gregor.
Oh, you're
I
quite
appreciate your kind words, and I'm so glad you're doing well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.